A life estate is a relatively simple thing to understand. It's where you do a new deed to your house, you transfer the house to your kids or whoever you want it to go to, but in the deed you reserve a life estate, the right for you to own it and live there and enjoy it for the rest of your life. What you're giving away now is the inheritance. They own it subject to the fact that they're stuck with you for the rest of your life. At the time of your death, your life estate goes poof, it's gone, and immediately your kids or whoever you gave it to owns 100%. Medicaid says that was a transfer of your asset. You transfer it, retain a life estate, that is a transfer subject to the 5-year or for home care, 2.5-year look back. Okay? After the 5 years is over, the house is protected. But you have a life estate. You have the absolute right to live there. Nobody can kick you out. Nobody can sell it out from under you. It's your house for your lifetime, and you have the obligation to pay the taxes. And because you have the obligation to pay the taxes, you also get all of your property tax exemptions. Okay? At the time of your death, your life estate is extinguished. Your kids now own it immediately without another deed necessary. We avoid probate in the process. And you get the step up in tax basis, or the kids do. They get the step up in tax basis, wiping out the capital gains. Oh my God, this sounds so good! But there are problems. It's not right for everybody. You know, let's say that you're now 80 years old, you did a life estate 5 years ago, more than 5 years ago, your house is safe, it's protected, you're happy, you're here in the summer on Long Island, and you're doing what you do every summer. You're in your backyard, and you're tending to your beautiful little garden of beefsteak tomatoes. And this is your pride and joy every year. You're in your backyard taking care of your little beefsteak tomato plants. And these are not just any beefsteak tomatoes. These are big, they're juicy, they're meaty. These would win first prize at a state fair. This is your pride and joy. And you're taking care of, you're down on your knees taking care of your tomatoes. And you can't get up. And a tear comes to your eye and you say, oh my God, this is probably my last crop. I need to sell this house. I can't live in here anymore. I can't even get up. My spouse died a couple of years ago. It's getting kind of lonely here. The house is too big. My friends are all dead or in Florida. And the realization comes to you that for whatever reason, you need to sell your house. If you sell your house, who gets the money? And the answer is, it's split between you and the kids. Because you didn't give 100% of the house to the kids, you kept something. You kept what? A life estate. And that has a value. It's a percentage value of the property. And what's the percentage? Well, it depends on how old you are. The older you are, the less your life expectancy, so the value of your life estate gets less and less every year. But let's say at 80 years old you sell it, and you find out that your life estate is worth 10%. So you get back 10%. Oh my God, it's like a hot potato. You just spent over 5 years getting rid of the house. Now you got this 10%. What do I do with it? Kids, you take it. Another 5-year look back. Or if the reason you're selling it is because you're not living there anymore, you need Medicaid, you're going to give that 10% to Medicaid. And the other 90% you're giving to who? Your kids. They're selling the 90%. And it's not their principal residence, so they have to pay 90% of the capital gains tax. Disaster. So here's the bottom line. A life estate is a cool tool to use, but you don't use it. You never do a life estate if you want the flexibility of selling the house during your lifetime.